Welcome to Star Watch Now, your front row seat to all the hottest gossip, drama, and breaking news from the world of entertainment. If it's trending, shocking, or star-studded, we're covering it. Stay tuned. You won't want to miss what's coming next. He just delivered one of the most talked about roles in recent Chinese drama history, then vanished from the spotlight. No interviews, no social posts, no upcoming shows announced. After Legend of Zang Hai, is Xiao Zhan taking a break or preparing for something that could change the game forever? Stick with us because what comes next might just be the most ambitious chapter in his career. When Legend of Zang Hai hit the screens, it didn't just make waves. It created a tsunami across the C-drama world. In this epic fantasy historical drama, Xiao Zhan takes on the role of Zong Hai, a mysterious noble with a tragic past and a destiny intertwined with the fate of the empire. From the very first episode, he drew audiences in with piercing eyes, subtle expressions, and an emotional intensity that left viewers breathless. Unlike traditional costume dramas that rely heavily on visual spectacle, Legend of Zang Hai gave us something deeper: psychological depth, moral conflict, and poetic storytelling. Xiao Zhan's performance was not just convincing, it was transformative. He carried the weight of trauma, the burden of responsibility, and the fire of rebellion all in one character. His chemistry with the female lead, played by the elegant and talented Rin Min, added a bittersweet layer of romance that felt both ancient and timeless. Every interaction between them was like a spark in slow motion, quiet but electric. And let's not forget the aesthetics. Rich cinematography, intricate costume designs, haunting background scores. But even with all the stunning visuals, it was Xiao Zhan's screen presence that kept us glued. His silence spoke louder than words. His pain, pride, and love, all etched into every subtle movement. With Legend of Zang Hai, Xiao Zhan didn't just act, he embodied a legend. And just when we thought he had reached his peak, he disappeared. That's where the mystery begins. And then, just like that, it ended. Legend of Zang Hai wrapped up with a powerful finale. Social media exploded with tributes. Fan edits flooded TikTok. Hashtags trended for days. Xiao Zhan's performance was still the talk of the town. Viewers expected him to ride the wave, go on interviews, attend galas, maybe tease a new role. But instead, nothing. No press tour. No behind-the-scenes special. Not even a thank you post on Weibo. It's as if Xiao Zhan vanished into thin air the moment the curtain dropped. For most actors, that would be career suicide. But for Xiao Zhan, it only deepened the intrigue. This isn't the first time he's done it. In fact, it's part of a pattern. After a big role, he often disappears from the public eye. Not because he's avoiding fame, but because he's carefully calculating his next move. He doesn't chase trends. He creates moments and then steps back, letting his work speak for itself. Still, fans couldn't help but worry. Was he burned out? Was he taking a break? Or was something going on behind the scenes that we weren't supposed to see? Paparazzi tried to catch a glimpse. Entertainment bloggers started guessing. Theories flew fast, some wild, some convincing. But one thing was clear. Xiao Zhan wasn't done, he was just getting ready. Because every time he goes quiet, he returns stronger than ever. And according to some trusted sources, this silence might just be the calm before his biggest storm yet. While Xiao Zhan remained completely silent in public, the entertainment world behind the scenes was anything but. Whispers began surfacing from deep within the industry. And if you've followed C-ent long enough, where there's smoke, there's usually fire. One of the first clues, a photo. In late April, an assistant working on a costume drama in Hengdian World Studios, the film capital of China, accidentally uploaded a blurred group shot. In the far corner, a tall man in a black hoodie, baseball cap pulled low, surrounded by what looked like a director, script assistant, and bodyguard. The post was deleted within 10 minutes. But not before fans screenshotted it and began comparing it frame by frame. Their conclusion? Xiao Zhan was in Hengdian unofficially. Around the same time, several film bloggers reported that a major historical fantasy series, codenamed Project Q, was preparing for pre-production. Rumor has it that the producers had reached out to a top-tier actor known for poetic visuals and quiet charisma. Sound familiar? Then came a leaked casting document circulated in private fan forums. It showed the name XZ penciled in next to the lead role. Even though there's no official confirmation, insiders from 2 different agencies hinted that Xiao Zhan had already attended closed-door script readings for at least 1 major film, and possibly 2. Another industry insider, known online as Yuying Baoliaojie, posted cryptically, "A certain drama emperor is laying low now, but once he returns, he'll break past even his untamed peak." The story? Bigger. The team? International. The role? Nothing like you've seen before. Fans were quick to decode the message. Drama emperor equals Xiao Zhan. So what does all this mean? He's not hiding. He's not retreating. He's preparing. Something is happening behind the curtain. And it might just be the biggest production of Xiao Zhan's career to date. In an industry where many actors sign on to back-to-back projects just to stay relevant, Xiao Zhan walks a completely different path, the path of precision. Since his explosive breakout role as Wei Wuxian in The Untamed, Chun Qingling, Xiao Zhan hasn't flooded the screen with his presence. In fact, he's been deliberately quiet. In the last 4 years, he's chosen only a handful of lead roles. And each time, the project becomes a cultural event. This isn't by chance. It's strategy. He doesn't jump at every script thrown his way. According to people close to past productions, Xiao Zhan personally reviews every script. Not just for plot or character, but for message, team, and even how the story fits his own values. If something doesn't feel right, he passes. No matter the budget. No matter the co-stars. No matter the hype, this level of control is rare, especially in China's entertainment industry, where agencies often dictate an artist's schedule to maximize profit. But Xiao Zhan? He's built enough power to call his own shots, and he's doing it with quiet discipline. In fact, many fans now recognize a pattern. Whenever Xiao Zhan appears in something, it's because it means something. Take The Oath of Love, Yu Sung, Qing Duo Zhijiao. It wasn't flashy. It wasn't fantasy. It was real, warm, and deeply human. He said yes to it not because it would trend, but because it aligned with a softer side of his artistry. Take Ace Troops, Wang Pai Budoi, a tough, military-themed drama that challenged his physical and emotional limits. Again, he didn't just act. He transformed. And most recently, Legend of Zang Hai proved that he could carry an entire fantasy epic with complexity, maturity, and restraint. So now, with so many offers surely pouring in, why the silence? Because that's Xiao Zhan's rule. Never rush. Always rise. He's not building a resume. He's building a legacy. So where could Xiao Zhan go next? Here are the 3 rumored directions. Cinematic drama, a psychological thriller based on a famous Chinese novel. Epic historical blockbuster, a war film with a big budget and ensemble cast. Fantasy romance TV series, possibly a collaboration with another A-list star, fueling comeback chemistry fans crave. Each path offers different risks and rewards. A film role could solidify him as a true cinema actor. A blockbuster could boost his commercial power. A new drama could double down on fan engagement. Whichever he chooses, it will shape his brand for the next 5 years. After Legend of Zang Hai, Xiao Zhan's name trended in multiple countries. International fans translated the series in record time. His popularity isn't just local anymore, it's global. With platforms like YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram buzzing with edits and fan-made trailers, Xiao Zhan's reach now extends beyond Asia. His image has become synonymous with charisma, elegance, and mystery. If he chooses to enter international waters, the audience is ready. Many celebrities depend on controversy or constant exposure to stay relevant. Xiao Zhan? He does the opposite. He rarely gives interviews. He doesn't overshare. He avoids celebrity cliques. And yet, every move he makes becomes a headline. That's power. And it's all rooted in his discipline, authenticity, and talent. His silence isn't empty. It's intentional. If there's one thing we've learned, it's this. Xiao Zhan never moves without purpose. Whether he returns in another blockbuster, a quiet indie film, or surprises us with something totally unexpected, it's gonna make waves. Because Xiao Zhan isn't just acting, he's building a legacy. Now it's your turn to weigh in. Backhand index pointing right, what kind of role do you want to see Xiao Zhan take on next? Backhand index pointing right, should he head to the big screen? Stick with fantasy dramas? Or explore international collaborations? Let's start the conversation. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Speech balloon. White heavy check mark if you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to thumbs up like this video to support our team. Bell subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into your favorite Chinese stars. Speech balloon comment your thoughts below. We read and reply to many. Loudspeaker share this with a fellow fan who's waiting on Xiao Zhan's next move.